If you're struggling to grow on X or Twitter, here's my exact 5 step process to get your first 1,000 followers as soon as possible. So before I jump into the exact strategy, I want to show you like I have actually done this for myself. So I've got 2K followers in just 4 months with my old account, and with my current account I have like 1.5K followers, and helped a lot of other clients do the exact same thing. So the first thing I wanted to tell you is like why you should actually like focus on growing on X. There's obviously a lot of social media platform like TikTok. Obviously, if you're running a business, you don't want to like use that platform. So I just want to show you like why you need to like focus on growing on X. So the first reason is that doesn't matter what business you're running, your ICP is going to be there. Doesn't matter if you're like 14-year-old life coach, or if you're like someone who runs ads for like $1 million businesses. Doesn't matter what business you're running, your ICP is going to be on X. So X is going to be the best platform to find your exact ICP and like reach out to them. And the second reason is that you can literally send 500 DMs a day. Like on Instagram, you can only send like 20 to like 30 DMs a day with one account. And with X, you can literally send like 500 DMs a day with a single account. So that's the best part about X. So you have like a lot of possibilities, and if you just connect 2 to 3 accounts, you can literally send like 1,000 to like 5,000 DMs a day, and that's the best part. And the third one is just the vibe. This is my like personal benefit with X. So compared to like LinkedIn, where there's just a lot of AI content, AI comments and everything, on X the people are like more authentic and they just talk their minds out. So really like the vibe and really like the style on X. So that's one of the reason why I should focus on growing on X. And the main thing I wanted to tell you is why you need to grow right now in 2026. And you trust me, you don't want to like delay growing your own personal brand, and it doesn't matter what other business you run. So the first thing is there's just a lot of creators coming in, and even with the past few years I have noticed that there's like a lot of creators like there's like thousands of creators joining in and creating content every single day, because like bigger creators like Danko and everyone is like promoting X. And there's definitely like a lot of people like starting a personal brand and creating content and using X to like scale their business. And if you're gonna start later, it's going to be a lot harder to like create content in the future because of the saturation. And like there's just going to be a lot of creators and it's just going to be a mess if you're like trying to grow your personal brand like 5 years or 10 years later. That's why you should like focus on creating your brand as soon as possible and becoming a creator. And the second thing on is your opportunity cost. Like let's say in 2 years, if you decide to grow your personal brand, at that time there's going to be like 50 or 100 other personal brands in your exact niche who are like having 100K followers, and they're going to be getting inbound leads and they're going to be like taking your clients. So you're going to miss out a lot in those 2 years, and even after that it's going to be hard for you to like compete with a lot more people. So right now is the best time to like create your own personal brand. If you want like the best time, it was like 5 years before, and second best time is right now. So you better get started with that. So here's my exact 5 step process to getting your first 1,000 followers as fast as possible. So the first thing is going to be your profile, obviously. So the most important thing is going to be your banner. No, just kidding. Your banner is something that doesn't matter at all. A lot of people focus a lot. As you can see, my banner is just myself showing my back. So your banner simply just doesn't matter. You can have whatever the hell you want. The important part is going to be your profile picture. I mean, it doesn't matter that much as long as you don't have like a Naruto profile picture. You just have to have some profile picture of yourself, smiling, or let's say you can wear a cooling glass and be a cool guy, whatever you want to do. But here's the most important part, that's going to be your bio. You can just have like, I help XYZ people get YZ results. Something like that works really well. But the main thing is going to be, client result. Like as you can see, I have written like 40 plus clients served, which instantly adds more authority and shows people that I'm experienced and I know what I'm doing. So depending upon your niche, you can add some kind of client result. Like let's say if you got a client 100K per month with their offer, you can add that in your bio, which will instantly add more authority. So that's the main thing, most important thing in terms of your bio. And the final thing is going to be your pin to it. This is going to be the most important part, because people take a glance at your bio, like you doesn't doesn't know what the hell I'm saying. They are not even going to look at your profile picture that much, and banner X isn't going even going to load it. But the most important part is going to be you open to it, because that's what people will like check out before they are, if they are like going to reply to your DM, or if they're trying to like follow you. Before they take any action, they're going to like check out your into it. So that's exactly the point where like most conversion happens. So that's the thing that you need to like focus a lot. And most people, they don't even have like a pin to it. So here's exactly what you need to do. Have like a long form or a thread, mainly talking about one of your client results and client case studies, or you can just talk about your own journey about how you got to XYZ results or something like that. But when it comes to getting more inbound leads and everything, I would definitely recommend like breaking down one of your client case studies or like a self case study. Anything works. So that's something you have to do with your like profile. And second part is going to be your content. So with content, there's like three types of content you can focus on. It's a gap framework, so GAP. So first, growth content, it's usually insights and everything that you get from your profile. So with this to it, just talking about how 100K impression and everything doesn't matter. What matters is just inbound leads and everything. So that's for my niche. So depending on your niche, you can just talk about your own insights and everything. And second type of content is authoritative content, which includes talking about your client results and client case studies. So this type of content, that's what gets like most amount of inbound leads. And growth content and like personal type of content, these two types usually gets the most amount of likes. But when it comes to inbound leads, authoritative content is the best. So you just need to have like a balance between these three types of content. And finally the personal type of content, it's usually motivational stuff, talking about your own like life story, life lessons, and things like that. And yeah, the third step is like having a solid engagement strategy. So with this, there's like a lot of you know lot of different opinions on X itself. So a lot of people say, you just need to focus on volume, do like 500 comments a day. And some people are like, just need to be write like a massive paragraphs, make it quality comments, and make like a really good format, that, this, and everything. But in reality, you need to do like both of those stuff. So you definitely need like good amount of volume. So here's exactly like what I did. I just did 100 comments a day. And the main thing is doing the engagement around the time of posting. Do like 50 comments before you post and 50 comments after you post. So make sure engage by the time you're posting. And the main thing, you just have to avoid like one word comments. Right now I just do like make like a single sentence comment. Just talk about what the hell I just find when reading the tweet. I just don't just try to add value to the comment or some fancy stuff. Just talk, make a comment like you're talking to your friend. That's all that matters. You don't need to like overcomplicate the spot. The main thing, you need to do a good amount of volume and make sure you're doing around the time you're posting. And it's definitely like time consuming. Either like delegate it completely, or just hire a VA and like take him do the whole thing. And the fourth thing is going to be networking. It's something that sucks to me because I'm not really good with talking to people. So here's exactly why you should do it. The first thing, it helps you get more reach, like finding new people and sending them DMs and having conversation. It in a way like boosts your X profile and helps you get more reach on your content. And second thing is you can get like network. How like just by like DMing some random people, I have got clients through them. And sometimes I've even like talked with some agents owners who I was able to work under them and get more experience. So it's definitely worth it, just to network with people, have like a good network. And the thing is like inbound leads. You never know who is going to become your client, so it's always good to talk to more people and have more like connections. So here's exactly my strategy that I did. So here's exactly what I did. I was doing like 20 to 50 DMs a day, and the main thing you want to do is find people on like similar follower count as you, like on bigger accounts, but don't focus too much on bigger accounts because they usually don't reply back to the DMs. Usually like focus on similar accounts. Mainly the first thing, engage with like one or two of their tweets, then drop them a follow, then DM them something, and make sure the DM is just network. You don't want to start the DM with you talking about your offer because that usually doesn't get you the most reply rate. So that's the main thing you want to be doing. Just network with people, find accounts, engage with them, drop them a follow, like DM them. And that's it. And the fifth part is you can do giveaways or like paid retweets. So giveaways are usually when you tell people like, comment and follow your post so that you can give some kind of free stuff. So as you can see with this tweet, it's one of like an ebook that I wrote, or you can just record like a YouTube video like this and do a giveaway. And it's really good because it first gets you more followers, and second it gets you inbound leads because in between inside the giveaway you can add like call to action to your offer so that you can get inbound leads. And the thing is newsletter subscribers so that you can sell something later. So that's the best part about like giveaways, and they were really good in terms of getting like followers. Like few of my giveaways have gotten me like 500 followers in like 48 hours. So they are really good. And the other thing you can do is like paid retweets. They're kind of good and helps you like get like hundreds of followers really fast so that you can just do paid retweets and you can get like 1,000 followers really fast. So paid retweet, it's basically talking about some kind of viral stuff like Mr. Beast content or some other stuff that a lot of people would consume and get your content retweeted by like bigger accounts, like accounts with millions of followers or like 500K followers, and which will help your content go really viral. But there's just one problem: the quality of followers won't be really good if your main goal with X is to scale up your business. But if you just want to build up your personal brand, paid retweets is the best way to grow really fast. So these are like the methods that I would recommend if you want to grow your followers really fast. Damn it. So yeah, finally, so let me just go over all the methods. So the first thing, optimize. Make sure you're like optimizing your profile so that it looks really cool and gets you like good reply rate and helps you like grow your personal brand. And second thing is content, and make sure you follow these three type of content and make sure balance all those stuff. And the third part is just engagement. Don't mind too much about quality, volume and everything. Make sure to do like at least 100 comments a day. Make sure you're doing it around the time of posting and just avoid like just one word comments or emojis and everything. And the fourth point is to focus on networking with new people. It helps you get inbounds and everything. Just do like 20 to 50 DMs. Make sure find like accounts around your like follow account, engage with them, follow them, DM them, and make sure the DMs is just conversational, like friendly DMs. And the fifth way is paid giveaways or like paid retweets. You can do either or like both the stuff, which will help you get more followers really fast. So that's the full guide on exactly how you can get like 1,000 plus followers really fast. So if you're a business owners who's trying to like build your personal brand on X or Twitter, and if you're like trying to scale up your business, book a call with me. We can discuss more about that. The link is in the description. So that's the main thing. Peace out.